bracket the entire way here, including pools. So he's had a little bit of a break time. He's definitely had to play less sets. Meanwhile, Remmy, like, he's having to run the marathon here. And to continue and win the entire tournament, he has to still continue to run that marathon in grand finals with the bracket reset. It's a lot of dang games, man.
That is, I mean, that is a very exhausting amount of games. Not quite the worst run that he could have, because he didn't have to do like winners finals into losers finals, going 5 games in each of those and then into grand finals. But still, Remy's had a very long day today, and it is not quite over yet, as he is about to go up against the 50-50, the coin flip that is noeL.
This would be huge for Remmy to not only win 2s like he did yesterday with Boomy, but to win 1s as well. And that would solidify Boomy as somebody who can really pick a teammate, man. Winter championships, him, Boomy and LDZ won winter champs for 2s, and then LDZ won winter champs for 1s. For summer champs, he has Remmy as his teammate. Remmy won 1s as well. So Boomy just knows how to pick them, man.
He's just that guy who knows what's up and coming. He's just got his eye out. Might as well just swap over to being a coach for a team and start recognizing what talent is out there.
noeL does have a lead, though. We've seen his frightening Katars. We've seen those really, really low gravity cancel neutral signatures on Asuri's Katars that every Asuri player dreams of. Every Asuri player out there fishes for those all the time and never gets them. We've also seen so many
side
point blank and long range.
It's one of those. Oh, okay, that is going to be a killer. noeL could very well get the 3-stock here over Remmy, only sitting in the orange. If he gets a Katar game, that could be death. But going back to that sword side signature, that is a very long startup side signature. You are just running across the map, and noeL is hitting them at the start of it, at the end of it, and everywhere in between. Remmy is going to deny the 3-stock, but he has to basically perfect this stock if he wants to be even and going into the final stocks of this game 1.
noeL being very, very careful. You see him back dodging.
Oh, just stays there, waits for the down dodge from Remmy, and complete punish puts Remmy into the orange.
Side air coming out from Remmy. He's looking to do the same to noeL, but he's not going to quite have the same momentum and string time. Maybe I cancel that.
You saw the side six start to charge up from noeL, and Remmy was barely able to get in on top of that and interrupt it. He is getting into some dangerous health for Remmy, as he could go down soon. noeL going to be getting into wall slip. There's number 2. Has to get up. Remmy can't punish the landing. He wanted to punish the landing so bad, but could not get that downlight.
I think he's just maybe scared of the gravity cancel side signature or any of the kill moves that noeL could throw out right on the edge. And I don't blame Remmy. He's so far behind at this point. They are even in stocks, but he's in kill percent. And if he could come into this and take the first game, that would be a huge boost of confidence for Remmy.
Oh, noeL jumps the recovery. Remmy underneath. But noeL has the advantage. He's got the sword. He's got the stage. Remy's off. That's it. No, it's not. Remmy.
The unarmed neutral light. noeL does have the sword. Both players' sword yet again. Downlight into the side air coming out from Remmy. He's going to need a lot more damage.
He's respecting noeL's edge play, though. Not going for those aggressive dares over the corner. Instead, trying to wait for noeL to come back up and punish. He does not want to overcommit on the corner because he knows how much the risk is in noeL's favor.
Look at all of these jumps and fastfalls coming out of noeL. Playing this so slow right now.
Remmy trying to bait stuff with the dodge and dodge back, dodge and dodge up. There you see again the dodge and dodge back. Damage is close. Gravity cancel neutral. Remmy just won game 1.
That's the most emotive I've seen noeL in my entire life.
Goodness, he knows how much he just dropped. He had Remmy in the red for so long. I legitimately thought that Remmy was dead off of a recovery underneath the stage, but noeL got caught. Remmy got the downlight neutral signature, which that's what he's been using so frequently as a kill option, and it's been so effective. Remmy taking game 1 over noeL despite a very early lead for noeL. That is going to be great for Remmy's momentum.
That is legitimately the most shook I've ever seen noeL. Like, I've never seen him even crack a smile or a frown. It's always that exact expression that he has right now. He immediately threw his head into his hands.
Remmy now with the edge guard. Does get caught by the Stair, but he's got the...
Oh, no. He ended up bumping his head. He didn't go quite far enough before queuing up that recovery. That's so unfortunate for him, but fantastic for noeL.
We saw Addy actually do similar in his set against noeL, is just not quite getting the positioning for that recovery. Land nerves maybe getting a little bit
and I think it was
the best of him.
I think it was on this map too.
Yeah.
It was on Mammoth as well.
Remmy, though, is able to even up the stocks. Didn't take too much damage for it. Really solid play from him. noeL playing very floaty, very far away from Remmy, trying to get those fastball stairs, trying to quickly catch him. Nice gravity cancel downlight there. Edge guard, but ends up just disengaging with that recovery, puts Remmy back onto the soft platform.
It's just complete trading of momentum back and forth between these two. You're seeing downlight siders into neutral light coming out of one player. It's 3 hits on one side, 3 hits on the other, 2 on one side, 3 on the other, 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
But now noeL swapping over to the Katars, something with a little bit more momentum potential. Very patient from both of them, just hanging onto the wall. Neither of them wanted to make a move. Remmy was worried about that gravity cancel neutral sig, and noeL just wanted to see if he could catch Remmy. There's the grab.
Oh! noeL with the just emergency timing on that unarmed recovery. I thought Remmy had that for sure.
No, that was so risky, though, from Remmy. He had burned all of his movement getting up there. We've seen many a player get to that position, go for a ground pound, and then overcommit, not have the jumps to get back up. I'm surprised noeL didn't just dodge over it and go for a quick turnaround dare.
I think he was just worried in the moment. That might have been a little bit of a panic, and he couldn't find the exact optimal strategy there.
Downlight recovery. Remmy evens up the stocks again, but noeL has had the slight advantage over Remmy. Falling nair into a downlight nair from noeL. A solid 3-hit string. Can't quite continue the edge play. Remmy's going to use that recovery to get back up onto the soft platform, but he puts himself into a bad spot, and noeL didn't take advantage of it.
Nice neutral light coming out from noeL. Ooh, the recovery with the goofy interaction there. He ends up actually going past Remmy as Remmy kind of gets caught
on that wall corner.
Extremely even in health between these two. That downlight sider pretty much puts them dead. Even the side signature from Remmy.
No
and
jumps.
Remmy's gonna fall. He just ended up getting caught at the wrong place at the wrong time. Very kind of low damage games between these two. It was like 437 to 492.
Still very close between the two as
well.
Absolutely, yeah. Solid play on both sides. noeL able to take game 2 is going to put him at 1 apiece, but that is just good for noeL. Remmy, if he loses one more game, it puts him on that spot where he has to just win all of them. And that's just never a pretty spot to be in. We do hear the Asuri locked in from noeL. Remmy going to put his hands up, not quite sure what's going on. Maybe noeL's still thinking about what he wants to do.
Yeah, it looks like he's just maybe taking a moment right now. Now he has his keyboard in his hands. No character swaps.
Staying with the characters, changing up the maps. It's got these corners, which make it a little bit easier to jump around. As far as risks go, Remmy's probably not going to bump his head on the bottom of this one. And he's got that weapon control, already trying to play this edge game. Just going to try to punish noeL coming back up, trying to bait with that ground pound. And there's the reset that we've been seeing from Remmy specifically lately, is that downlight dare into the gravity cancel downlight recovery.
Oh, sidelight
nice
into the neutral signature.
Good
That's going to be the
read.
stock.
Yes.
Very early. Look, that was almost a clean stock from Remmy. I can't remember what noeL hit him with, but it's virtually nothing at this point. You saw him try to spot dodge that. He was really looking for that hard parry there.
Oh, the side 6 from noeL keep hitting, though. Remmy gets in. Basically a full stock lead for Remmy, but noeL, we've seen him get very big bursts of damage onto his opponent's stocks. In particular, with the Katars, goes for the double downlight, punishing Remmy, but couldn't quite keep that momentum going. Using these nairs, playing like Daiku back when he thought he could play Katars. Using those nairs a lot.
You see Remmy, he's really not putting
the
too
clash.
much effort into those edge guards until he did
noeL.
just there. Ends up getting the clash. 2 stocks up on noeL right now. noeL staying absolutely 100% stacked with him.
Down heavy. Disco's not enough. Remmy, top of the map, plants the STDX flag and gets back safely.
He burns his dodge in the process, but by the time he got back to the platform, he had his dodge in time to dodge through. I think it was a downlight coming out from noeL.
Trying to get that turnaround.
no.
noeL's got the dodge.
No.
He's fine. He's fine. noeL's going to get back up. The recovery underneath will take down the stock. No 3 stock for Remmy. But Remmy, he's got such a huge lead. Basically a full stock over noeL.
Be very careful with his spacing. You see him sitting at that 45-degree angle. Like that's where Qatar players tend to sit.
But Remy's not down airing or downlighting it at all. No jump nairs, no downlights. Those are strong options against that positioning.
I think it might be because noeL's staying maybe just a little bit above like 1 jump height, so maybe the downlight would be too low to pick up.
Oh, Remmy? He's still playing this edge guard unarmed. Interesting. Nair into a weapon toss unarmed neutralite from noeL. Do not see weapon toss combos too often anymore.
Downlight recovery from Remmy. noeL on his last stock in kill percent. Remmy being very, very careful with those edge guards. Pacing himself before he goes in, making noeL think that he's not going to go in, and then all of a sudden turning around and going in. noeL does pick up that almost point-blank sword side signature again.
Side sig. It's not enough. noeL can dare back. Doesn't have to. Hanging out on the wall for just a little while. Remmy, no moves thrown out. noeL's just going to neutralize him.
noeL was controlling his positioning really, really well there, making sure his hurt box didn't peek over the edge to take a side air to the face from Remmy. Really, really great positioning, using his fast fall to make sure he stays just low enough.
Remmy waiting for the opportunity. He's looking for that recovery to be this kill option, but noeL is evening up the damage. Oh!
Gravity cancel downlight recovery.
Oh!
Gonna kill?
noeL!
Are you serious?
Got the stock, and you're seeing him. He's calming himself down. He popped off a little bit after he got that. That was so close. Remmy almost had the recovery, but noeL got underneath, got the recovery, got the nair, and it finished at the top of Shipwreck. And Remmy is 1 game away from getting knocked out. He now has to win the next 2 games in a row to get the reset to go to another best of 5.
I can't believe that nair killed off the top. I'm legitimately surprised at that kill.
I think it was right at the cusp of the kill box.
I'll tell you what, old nair and new nair are kissing right now after taking that stock. And on Shipwreck too, the blast zone that got lowered on Shipwreck off the top. Oh my gosh.
Asuri.
And there's the Asuri lock-in from noeL. Remmy thinking about his skin choices. And it is going to be kill thrill for Remy's potential final game of the day. He has to win, again, 2 games in a row. noeL, the last time that I can remember him beating Remmy was in the Road to Shine tournament, the Trial of Legends.
That'd be interesting if noeL ended up winning the Trial of Legends to get here and then wins here as well. That would be huge for Fable. They would show so much dominance on land after picking up noeL. noeL used to play for Flashpoint before he was with Fable.
Oh, Remmy dodges in, and noeL again punishing these dodge-ins with that neutralite. Remmy with a very solid lead, and that's
a sweet spot dare. Sweet spot dare right there when Remmy was in red. Absolutely confirming the kill for sure.
noeL starting to run away with it. Side light neutral lights from noeL. Side light. Remmy not able to find any damage onto noeL. It's just these side lights and neutral lights from noeL. Double down light. Can't quite get the second one. It's not going to kill. Okay.
Remmy doing his best to even up the stocks. He is in orange right now, just the early stages of orange, so not too much damage on his stock. There's a nice neutral light to start it out. noeL answers with a neutral light of his own. Man, he hits those so consistently. How does he do that?
I think he's whiffed maybe two. He has been just hitting those side sigs. That is not a common tool of Asuri players, but it looks like it might be.
Staying right at that 45.
Side lights from Remmy.
noeL being very, very careful on when he's going to initiate. You saw him jumping and fast falling so many times before throwing his weapon, trying to get some semblance of hit stun. Throwing his weapon out for the third time. Remmy being very, very careful on the edge guards. Oh!
The downlight
dropped. You saw him waiting for that perfect timing for the noeL hurt box to peek over the corner. The downlight ended up dropping. noeL still managing to hold on to this lead.
That was so critical. Remmy had such a strong position, was able to pick up that downlight, but it drops off as noeL hits that wall. And that just gives noeL the opportunity to take the stock off of Remmy. Downlight's there. Downlight's there. All right, even stocks. Remmy has got to play this perfectly.
Nice recovery from noeL. 2 recoveries in a row into the nair. Nice side light from noeL. A lot of unanswered damage. He's taking he's taking Remmy to the early stages of orange. Downlight dare.
Oh, and
middle
Remmy,
stages of orange.
Again, Remmy with the down dodge, and noeL is ready for it and punishing.
Pressure setting in on Remmy right now. This is his first LAN after BCX last year in November. It's almost been a full year since he's been in a LAN tournament environment. That might be getting to him.
That's it!
2 dares in a row. noeL is going to take it without losing a set today. Coming in to top 12 on the winner's side of the bracket. Taking out Adimestic 3-0 in winners finals, and then beating Remmy 3-1 in the first set of grand finals.
He lost 1 game in all of top 12.
That's ridiculous.
That is insane. 1 game, 3-0ing Dobrain, 3-0ing Adimestic, 3-1ing Remmy. noeL showing why he is a strong player, showing why he's the #1 NA player, showing why he won the Trial of Legends to get here. He is looking so good for BCX right now.
Keep in mind, we touched on it a little bit earlier. This is the last Circuit Point tournament before the World Championship in November on the 3rd through the 5th in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to see him play in the US East Regional Qualifier trying to win, and the winner is the only one who gets the hotel and the plane ticket paid for by BMG to the World Championship.